Okay, today I'm going to talk about how to use XLOOKUP to replace VLOOKUP. Let me create a data table first, add the reference number here, and the amount AMT, shift right arrow, then select the cells below, down here. After that, Control T to name the table. Come to my table has headers, that is the first row here. Make it as the column header. Let me put in the reference here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one is 100, 200, 300, 400, and so on. Let's say, select based on the ref, my reference number, to look up the associated amount. This is usually applied when we need to fetch customer information. Just as an example. Alright, select here, Control 1 to open up the Format Cell tab, navigate to Border. Left click it to get inside, then I press Outline to outline the selection box. I may fill in color as well, but I'm not doing it here. So based on the selection, return the result here. Let's say if I pick 1, I expect to see 100. Pick 3, and I should see 300. Something like that. That's our task. Alright. In Office 365, there is a formula called XLOOKUP. Let me highlight this cell. Equal X lookup, open bracket. Then for the lookup value, we look up for this cell. If you want to lock up the cell, simply press F4. Then you'll see the cell F5 has the $sign before F and 5. That means it's locked. Press F4 again, $sign before F disappears, but the $sign before 5 stays there. So you're just locking the row 5. If you press F4 again, the $sign will come before F. That means I'm locking column F, but not the row 5. Press F4 again, and you unlock everything. Let me lock the cell again. Before F and 5, you will see $sign before F and 5. Alright, comma. For lookup array, where do we look up? We need to specify the range that contains our selection. So it's here. You see here our name table, which is shown in red here, contains what you type under selection. In other words, what we type in cell F5 is traced back to this column, the one in red. And then, comma, for return array, we need to specify what we want that corresponds to our selection, which is amount. Just to recap, I enter my lookup value in the selection cell and then trace back to reference, the column that contains 1, 2, 3, 4, and then inside return array, look up for the corresponding amount. Let me close the bracket. You see 0 because I didn't type anything. Let's say I search 3 and you'll see 300. If I type 4, and it'll be 400, 1 and 100. That's how the XLOOKUP replaces VLOOKUP. That's it for today. Bye.